You know what 100 chickens are? The money? Wow. More than 1,000 US.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Guys, I'm really requesting, if you're a big shark in Team Marwa, please, you can support. We put a wall here. I'm interested in getting one horse to reward myself for the hard work I've been doing these days. Probably in the next 1 or 2 months, I should have a new horse in the home. Probably it will end up costing me like 5,800 to USD to around 10,000, depending where I'm getting the horse from.
Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye.
You know, you need to have your own space. Brian is here, you have a wife, you have a kid.
True. What?
People haven't given up to him. The other day you were telling me you've been on dry spell, you don't receive the conjugal rights between you and your wife.
Yeah,
so
exactly. What?
You told me it's been like two or three nights she has been sleeping.
Yeah, exactly.
Why?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
The history to judge me harshly.
Guys, I just saw somewhere Mura Sensor saying that he wants to reward himself with a horse. The cost, I think he said that it's more than 5,000 USD for the work that he has done at Brian's construction for constructing that house.
But again, I'm interested in getting one horse to reward myself for the hard work I've been doing these days. Probably in the next 1 or 2 months, I should have a new horse in the home. There's a horse called Appaloosa. I'm so in love with that type of horse. We are trying to see. Probably it will end up costing me like 5,800 to USD to around 10,000, depending where I'm getting the horse from.
Yeah, reward yourself all you want, but I was like, oh, I see you right there. It's honestly ironic, guys, because most of the people right there from yesterday, I think, yesterday and today, they were working for free. All the masons there, they were working for free. Some for shout-outs, some for just working for free because there is no money for so many reasons. But at the end of the day, it was for free. And of course, I don't know if it's the level of benefiting from that construction, or it's just the social difference, or the difference in richness on all the people that were working there. Because for Mura Sensor, he's out here rewarding himself with an horse worth more than 5,000 USD. But he's crying. This is just so funny, but he's crying at the construction site, telling people that, oh my God, donate, even if it's $2. Please donate because there is no money for the perimeter wall. Do something. My donors, do something.
But guys, I'm really requesting, if you're a big shark in Team Marwa, please, you can support. We put a wall here. We want to put a serious wall right here. You see, right here. Chua. This way, right here. We want to put a whole wall going that way, at least this side.
God have mercy upon us.
And of course, to see him having some money. His kitchen is not yet done. Same to the garage, it's not done. But he wants to buy some horses. I don't know if it's for the parasite or it's for Mura himself. But it was just so funny for me because people tend to claim that, oh, if it was not for Mura, he's doing a good thing. Yeah, it's for the good. I don't dispute that. You know, constructing a house for the grandma, amazing. Because if there are people willing to, why not? It's a beautiful thing. But of course, for me to see Mura Sensor having a lot of disposable money here and there, you know, but you cannot donate even $50 of that money. But of course, I don't know about you, but personally, I believe that those are some of the money that he took from the construction kitty. I'd say so. I don't believe that Mura Sensor collected a lot of money and utilized the entire money, because while the rest of the masons are working for free, while the rest of the villagers are working for free, no one forced them. Don't come for me, I understand. But I'm just pointing out the difference, you know. People working for free, but we've seen the only person that has been rewarded is mayugno. Mura Senso took more than 200 USD, almost 300 USD, to buy bags of cement for mayugno. But there were more than 10 people working for free. Mura Senso, I honestly, I still stand by what I said out here earlier. I was like, don't work for free. Don't. Because hey, Mura Senso is taking people for a ride. Because you're working for free, but Mura Senso is out here richer than ever after the construction. Is there preaching to the people working for free, or work for free, you know, this for the community, we benefit, oh, charity, widow. Where did you get the money for the horse? Yeah, I know he has money, he earns from the platform, but of course we've known Mura Senso, he doesn't buy a thing. Mura Senso does not buy anything using his money. And of course, for anyone to believe that he just earned the salary and decided to buy a horse, please. Of course, that is not the case. According to me, I believe that it's a cut from what people are donating, same to the money that he took to give to mayugno towards the construction. Because I was like, if you're rewarding people who are working for free, what about Ogutu, the same mason that worked from day one to the last day for free? You could not do anything to him, but you can spend more than 30,000 Kenyan shillings for mayugno. Hey, me, you'll never see me there, I'm telling you, unless it's transparent people, honestly. You just don't go places. Nyabwanze people, you go around working for free. People were there hustling. The people that were working for free at that site, hey, oh my God, please open your eyes. You think you're working for free, the same thing Mura was telling you, you'll be so shocked how much people pocketed. Anyway, I'm not out here to talk about that. This is what I want to talk about today, guys. I watched a video by davyjnr and I was like, what? What is happening? What is happening? Guys, I don't know the relationship that is going on between davyjnr, is the name Brian, but Vapor, formerly known as Vapor, and Murimi. Okay, let me run you through the saga because I might not be able to share the entire clips for receipts, but just a recap of what I watched. Of course, you know, before, I think 3-4 weeks ago, Murimi came out here to tell people that, you know, this guy Vapor, he sleeps at Murimi's home most of the times, and lately, davyjnr has been working so hard to make sure that he does not sleep at Murimi's home, to make sure that he leaves Murimi with the wife, and he himself goes to their home, and Brian himself to go to their home. But that has not been happening. davyjnr comes to Murimi's home, and the wife tells davyjnr that he came at night to sleep at their home. It's bizarre, I'm telling you. Because according to davyjnr, Vapor is supposed to be spending his nights at their home because I think he said the mom is a single mom, stays alone, probably is elderly, or did he say that he is not feeling well? But Vapor is not having any of that. And of course, as I said, I think 3 or 4 weeks ago, Murimi had earlier come out here to tell to tell davyjnr that, you know, I do not sleep with my wife. You know, the wife of Murimi. Murimi was complaining that I don't sleep with my wife because when I try to, Vapor gets mad. Yeah, Vapor is not happy. Crazy, right? Crazy. I remember I was planning to come out here and react on it, but I was like, to each their own. But now after watching davyjnr's latest video, I was like, the drama, the weirdness that goes on in that village, it's beyond anyone's comprehension. Because today, Murimi, davyjnr was complaining that, guys, I don't even understand the relationship between Murimi and Vapor. I don't even know how to tell you guys, blah, blah, blah. But guys, the most shocking thing for me is when davyjnr gets concerned, you know, it's so concerning for davyjnr. According to davyjnr, it's like, I've tried all I can to make sure that Murimi is left alone with the wife and Vapor gives them some space. We'll get. It's crazy, I'm telling you. Not for nothing, but I'm just like, Murimi, you're married. What is your problem? If you feel otherwise, why don't you tell your wife to, you know, leave or something? Because it's weird. You go to the comment section, people are like, Davy Jr., stop bringing us these people. These G people. Because this is what they were doing.
So he reached me out. He told me he wanna be supporting brand Vapor full time by buying him 100 chickens.
Wow. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you a lot. Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
No.
Thank you, bro. Oh, thank you, bro.
Congratulations, brother. Na wewe usikue kama matiko.
Na siwezi kuwa.
These are real stories in real life, in real time, guys. At times I feel very emotional. 100 chickens from brand Vapor, all the way from Florida, United States. People haven't given up to him. Relax. And remember.
What?
A lot of those in today's video, but yeah, it's weird, I know. Very weird. I don't know, maybe that's how they relate to each other, but when Davy Jr.'s video was on a premiere, the subscribers were not happy about it. They were like, these people, it's more than what meets the eye. And Davy Jr. would agree with them most of the times. But now, Murimi proceeded to open up about his marital issues. He came out here and said this.
You need to have your own space. Brian is here. You have a wife. You have a kid.
True.
The other day you were telling me you've been on dry spell. You don't receive the conjugal rights between you and your wife.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
What?
I don't get these guys.
Okay, let me tell you.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Yesterday was a Sabbath day. Me, I went to church, and when I came back, I found Brian sitting there,
No, you told me it's been like two or three nights. He has been sleeping.
Exactly.
Why do you tolerate such?
So how comes
Okay, for me, I don't get it, honestly.
Guys, and of course I agree with the Davy Jr. subscribers, because most of them are like, we just sympathize with the wife because that girl is so young. I don't believe she's more than 18 years. I believe that she's maybe around 16, 17, yeah. Hey, because the girl, I believe she's Tanzanian. And Tanzania is a country, it's still behind so much. People still get married so young. Underage, they don't go to school because that girl appears, just the look of things. It seems that it appears that she should be in school, right? Not even high school. I don't know, maybe it's, most of the times when you're done maybe with high school, with college, people are not the same. Some get a better life, some don't, and when you meet, I'm sorry about this, but most of the times you just look at how people appear. It directly translates to how life is taking them. Yeah, that's how we say, at least where I come from. I don't know how true that is, of course. That's a stereotype, can I say? There's no facts to it, but I'm just saying that according to me, I believe Murimi's wife is so young. And of course, to see what Murimi puts her through, it goes to show that indeed, ladies should not, or girls should not be getting married, at least nowadays, not before, because I believe that 30 years ago, it was different. 20 years ago, it was different. I believe people were smarter when they are still young. I don't know how true that is, but I'm just saying that I also sympathize with the wife, because she's the one always going for vibarua. Vibarua is casual work to get the money to come and cook and feed not only the baby, but the clueless Murimi and Vapor. Vapor, it should not be there because it's not like they swim in abundance of food, this and that. No, the wife has to go and fend for herself and the family. And of course, for Vapor to be one of the people that the young girl is going for work so that he can feed him, it doesn't anchor well for me. It's so sad to watch. And of course, it goes to show that probably she comes from a very humble background, because most of the times your family sees that this one is suffering. Most of the times they'll pull you out from that situation. But when you see that it's a recurrent, or rather it's an ignored issue, because I believe that is an issue, honestly. It's a sad state of affairs, guys, because you see Murimi, he can even go to work, but the money that he gets is for alcohol. You see the likes of Vapor, he has no business sleeping or staying or eating at Murimi's home, because of course, as I said, Africans, we are very generous with our food, but when it's an urban town, it's a city, that's not a city. It's always a different case, because we go and look for food, you know. We work, we buy food, and like the village where you get, you know, you go to your farm, get the food in abundance. This, I think it also applies to Murimi's home, because it's not like they have huge chunks of land full of maize, full of beans, this and that. They keep food, extra food at stores, something. No, that is not the case. So I don't think that it's right for that guy, together with the husband, to be doing whatever they are doing. That's besides the point. Let me come back to what I was talking about, the weird things that happened today between these two. So guys, and before I even proceed from there, it's so sad to see how Marwa's family donors carry out their affairs. You know, we always come out here and we're like, to each their own, use your money the way you want to, but I've always questioned how people that donate to this family think, function up here, because guess what? They see how Murimi's wife suffer. They see how she goes through a lot to get the food of the day. You know, to feed these two idiots with the baby in herself. But guess what they did? They sent 1,000 USD. That's a lot of money in Kenya. That's around 126,000 for Vapor. Hey, guys, it's crazy out here. It's getting weird. Things are getting weird by the day. If you're a Kenyan watching this, you know. I'm very sure that you're also shocked the way I am, because 1,000 USD for Vapor. This guy eats at Murimi's place. Food that is bought by the wife, cooked by the wife. This guy has zero expenses, always at people's place. I don't know the arrangements, but I'm just trying to understand what will make a donor give that amount of money to Vapor instead of giving it to Murimi's wife. You understand?
For me, I thought when we took Brian Vapor back to her mom's house after 7 months away, I thought he should start doing his own things. But little did I know, Brian Vapor is back at his home, where you know how he used to stay. Okay, for me, guys, this is too much.
Actually, I'm sorry for that, and
actually, I'm kind of disappointed, because today, guys, Brian Vapor had to start a new job, new beginning.
Because Vapor himself is a drunkard, like 10 times worse than Murimi. Yeah. And of course, to see people ignoring a girl child, I'm not out here telling people that, oh, you should favor women. No, I'm just saying, like, you see the situation of the three, and in your proper mind, you think it's okay to give it to these other two, because for the longest time, when you go to the comment section, a lot of the subscribers have been urging the donors to send the money to the wife, because Murimi's wife in this case, because the wife seems responsible full of responsibilities, and they've always been like, why should you be giving it to the Murimi? Because Murimi just gets the money direct, does not even go home to check on the wife, direct to get alcohol. So for me, I was like, wow. It must be feeling good. It must be something amazing for the wrong reasons to be loved unconditionally by this kind of donors. Because you come out here, you're careless, you're not appreciative, you're not this and that, and they continue donating to you. Because I saw Mura's video, he came out here and said that if you're a big fish, if you're rich, if you have the money, send some funds so that you can do the perimeter wall for Brian's grandma. But I was like, Mura, so you think the people donating are that rich? Even if they're rich, it's not like they don't have any use for their money. No, when you see someone supporting you, super chatting you, this and that, it's out of love. It's not out of someone being like, I have the money, let me send. No, it's something deeper than that. But according to Mura Senso, it's because you have a lot of disposable income. You have a lot of money, a big fish. You're just giving out without any feeling, without any impact to your bank account. That statement by Marwa, I was like, what? Donors on these streets. Mura's donors. You're being taken for a ride. They're really being taken for a ride because the people receiving the donation, they don't even appreciate. They don't even tend to see the significance, you know. People just love you and they send you some donations here and there because out of love. Yes, they might be having a lot of money, but it doesn't mean that they don't have anything else to do with their money. No, it's just like, let me support this person, let me buy a cup of tea, this and that. You understand? But I was so shocked. Sorry. But I was so shocked to hear Mura make that statement. So coming back to their 1,000 USD that the donor sent to Vapor, the donor told Davy Jr. that you need to buy 1,000, not 1,000, but is it 1,000? No, 100 chickens. Hey. Guys, guess what? Davy Jr. claims that he bought 100 chickens to rear for 1,000 USD. Guys, you know, of course, that is cap, because that is not the case. When you buy chickens, baby chickens, for rearing, I think one is around 30 bob, 50 bob, 100 shillings. And of course, that is supposed to make around 10,000 USD. But not 1,000, not 126,000. I don't even think it's a viable investment for Vapor, because Vapor is a drunkard. I'm sorry to say this, but you want to start up a business for someone that has something going on, you know, can take care of their property, of their, you know, belongings. Because when you open up a business for chicken rearing, you know, you buy chickenlings. You buy baby chickens, feed maybe for eggs or for meat, you resell after they're adults. You want to be buying food every single day or maybe a week, and it's not cheap. And of course, for that person to just send their money like that, who will be buying the food for the chicken, for Vapor? Oh my God. The donors. And of course, to see Davy Jr. claiming that 100 baby chickens is 126,000. You think these people are doing charity work for the good of the people, for the good of the poor? Really? Unless you just came to these streets latest. But if you've been out here for a while, you know. You know that is not the case. They're just out here to siphon as much as they can, as much money as they can. So it's something so common. Because in that case, Davy Jr. walked away with more than 110,000 Kenyan shillings from that Vapor donations. Just like that.
Like, subscribe. So anytime from now, I wanna be receiving the money, okay?
Yes.
So that we can go buy the chickens, then we come with them back. You know what 100 chickens are? The money? More than 1,000 US.
Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye.
Guys, imagine. At times, you know, I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand these guys, for sure. For me, I feel like I don't know even how to describe these. 100 chickens from brand Vapor, they want to be arriving anytime from now. That's why I had to, you know, call him to come here so that I can reveal the news. Because I always do my things with lots of transparency so that, you know, I don't want the history to judge me harshly.
What are you saying? What are you saying? What is he saying?
I just, you know, give it and the rest I leave it to God. Enjoy the video. Are you happy? Something. It's a good time. All right, guys. All right, guys. It's real. It's real. You know.
And of course, I even saw Mura Sensor in the latest video. This is what he said. Oh, guys, I've bought, you see that gutter? I hope that is the term here, the gutter that collects water to be redirected to a tank so that it can be used inside or outside your home. He showed people the gutters at grandma's home, and he claims that he bought the gutters for 126,000 Kenyan shillings. $1,000. Gutters, plastic gutters. I don't care even if it's metal. Any Kenyan that has ever done any construction, you know that is cap. I don't even think it should amount to $200. No. Those are simple materials. And Mura is claiming that the gutters, the materials, just the gutters, in isolation, just the gutters, costed 1,000 USD. I was watching, I was not even laughing because I was like, huh? What next? What next? Because at this point, we are not even shocked by how they siphon money from the donations and the projects they are coming up with. We are not, maybe about the amounts, those are what surprises us, but that, oh, he stole, no, it has become a norm at this point. But of course, where do we expect Mura Sensor to get the money to buy horses? Another crazy idea, because even the horses, Rio and the other one, they're not even fed. No food, no nothing. Full of flies, diseases on the skin. And Rocio is busy. Oh, guys, you know, I got a trainer so that I can be using the horses to go to Nyaboanse. You will collapse together with the horse. Madam P, you will collapse together with the horse because you have to eat. I don't know if you're eating, you're not feeding your horse, and you want to add load, a heavy load on top of the starving horse. Unbelievable, I'm telling you. So back to Davy Jr., Murimi in Vapor. It's wild. The only person suffering there is the wife, honestly, because there's nothing they do. Can I say no? There's nothing that they do in union, like in partnership. What you do with your partner, you know, invest together, grow together, raise the babies together, this and that. None. The wife, the poor young girl, is just there to feed the two idiots and to just suffer right there. It's so sad. And of course, instead of the donor supporting her, they go for the two idiots. Very sad. Very sad. And of course, there were a lot of speculations. A lot of speculations in Davy Jr.'s premier live chat section. People are telling Davy Jr. that, can you get these two GAY people off our screen because they were doing too much. I don't know if they'll be able to pull up the receipts out here.
because I always do my things with lots of transparency, so that I don't want the history to judge me harshly. I just give it, and the rest I leave it to God. Enjoy the video. Are you happy? Something. These are good thumbnails. All right, guys. It's real.
I cannot confirm that. Let me make a disclaimer. According to me, I don't have a problem with people's orientation. Can I say love is love? People can do whatever they do. If it's not affecting you in any way, the most that you can do, get entertained by their life, this and that is it. I do not care. I know people might come for me. I do not care. People can do whatever they want to do. I'm just talking with regard to the poor girl, Murimi's wife. It's so sad. I watch that marriage through Lambo Girl, sometimes through davyjnr, and of course you get to see what the wife goes through. It's so sad, because I cannot even imagine myself in that situation, that young. I don't believe that girl is past 18 years. I really doubt. I can't imagine myself in that situation, very young, in a very wrong situation. Can you imagine in that shoe? You don't even want your enemy to be in that position. And of course, it's so sad to watch her go through whatever she's going through. And these are just having fun out here, So sad. Yeah, so guys, let's go to Mura Senso before we call it a day. Before we call it a day. So guys, I don't know if I shared that Mura Senso said that he wants to reward himself with a horse for what he has done for Brian's grandma together with Brian.
But again, I'm interested in getting one horse to reward myself for the hard work I've been doing these days. Probably in the next 1 or 2 months, I should have a new horse in the home. There's a horse called Appaloosa. I'm so in love with that type of horse. We are trying to see. Probably it will end up costing me like 5,800 to USD to around 10,000, depending where I'm getting the horse from.
Let him do whatever he wants to do, Did I contribute? Nothing? No. Why should it bother me? We are just out here to be entertained by what is happening. But I saw somewhere Mura, in the latest video, Mura was like, I've helped almost everyone in this village. And it was so funny for me to see him point out to a neighbor and claim that that neighbor sold a piece of land to Gitiriba. And he claims that Mura Senso, being an influence to that village in terms of YouTube, has helped that neighbor, because that neighbor sold a piece of land to Gitiriba. And I'm like, how did you help that neighbor? Because of course it's a no-brainer when you facilitate someone to sell their land for no good reason. It's not like they're taking their child to school abroad or something expensive, emergency, medical, nothing. Just because there is a willing buyer and you sell your piece of land for no apparent reason, Mura Senso, you're not helping people. You're not helping Murimi by buying his piece of land. Nothing, because I don't know if I've said this, but in Kenya, the epitome of investment success is buying pieces of land. Like where I come from, we do not sell our land. We don't. I think it's getting to a point that it's an abomination or something. Because why should you sell? People go to work, people go to school so that they can buy pieces of land, of course live a good life. But for Mura Senso, is helping people by buying their land. No, you're not. No, you're not. Unless these people were doing something meaningful with the proceeds of their land, by selling their land. No, Mura, you're not helping anyone. So let's close off with the Lambo Girl. So Lambo Girl has been receiving some shots here and there by the subscribers, because she's being told to stop the foolish talk, according to the comment section, because she came out here and told people that finally I've given a construction company, not even a company, but oh yeah, it's a company, the engineer. I guess the engineer's company or the engineer by himself. She came out here and said that she'll not be supervising, she'll not be going to the construction site. She has stopped following up with Mura Senso, the rat race, you know. Who will help me? Will I call my dad because Mura Senso is not here, blah, blah, blah. She has come out here to clarify that I've agreed, written down a contract with my engineer that I'll just be paying him, and he makes sure that people work. The engineer himself to supervise the workers, make sure that things are running smoothly. But I'm like, Madam P, not even Madam P, but Lambo girl, you still have to go to the construction site because it's your responsibility to coordinate the materials, the raw materials, can I say so, water, iron sheets, this and that, to be there, you know. But we'll wait and see what will be happening. Today it was a short one. Thank you so much for watching. Kindly share your thoughts in the comment section. Let us know what you think, what your reactions are, your thoughts, you know. Thank you so much for every one of you, my super slappers, my moderators, my live chat gang, my premier gang, all of you. I love you so much. I really appreciate your support, and I'll see you later. Until then, peace.